morning. My name is Shalini Audie Tevis. What is your full name?
My name is Justin Miacharon.
How shall I call you?
You can call me Justin.
Justine, do you think you will continue to live in your hometown?
Definitely. I would like to retire there in my hometown. So yeah, definitely I will continue to live in my hometown.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk about accommodation. Tell me about the kind of accommodation you live in.
Currently, I am living in a studio apartment. I live alone. It's a very, it's not very small. It's like 100 square meters, and it has everything that I need. It's a small kitchen. It has bathroom and just a bed and cabinets. So it's just right for me.
Okay, thank you. Does the place you live in have many amenities nearby?
I'm sorry.
Does the place you live in have many amenities nearby?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's a pool that can accommodate about 20 people, and there's a gym
Mhm,
with all the right equipment,
mhm.
and there's also a big community hall where everybody can have their parties. And aside from that, it's very secure because we have the receptionist, we have the security, so it's like a hotel apartment.
Is there anything you would like to change about the place you live in?
Not necessarily, because I love the place that I'm living in right now. It has everything that I need. So no, there's nothing that I want to change.
Okay, now I'd like you to think about this for 1 minute. Make sure that you have an extra sheet of paper. This is your
Mhm.
question for your part two. Okay, you may start now, please.
When I was young, we live in a small apartment, and maybe I was around 5 years old, or yeah, I was around 5 years old, and my brother, he is 8 years old. So my favorite indoor game before was role playing. So we always do that. I always played with my brother. We role played different kinds of. We played different kinds of role. My mother is a dentist, and her clinic before was just beside our house. So we we always love to play in her clinic. We always use the equipment in her clinic. Like I'm the sometimes I'm the patient, sometimes I'm the dentist, and my brother is sometimes the patient or he's a dentist. So we always love role playing, because as a dentist and a patient, because that's what we always see. Uh, what that's what we always see what our mom does. So um, that's every single day we just go to her clinic in the morning or in the afternoon when nobody's there, and just pick whatever equipment or instruments that we can get, and just open our mouth and just play with it. and sometimes we get scolded because it's not really for kids, because other dental equipment, they're sharp, and they're not really for playing, but it's really fun to play with, especially with my brother, who's also very active, and he just loves to he just loves to get everything in his hands and just play anything.
Okay, thank you.
So
Thank you. You've spoken for 2 minutes. Now, allow me to give a follow-up question. So, for your part, now, this is your question. What sorts of games are popular in your country?
I think the most popular game in our country is basketball. Everybody, every boys in our hometown, I know, plays basketball, and it's what they always do whenever they have free time. So yeah, I think it's basketball.
How do games influence our life?
Well, it gives us the kind. Well, first of all, it helps us exercise, move our body, and in that way we can be healthy. In that way, we can reduce the risk of having any illnesses, because we exercise. We need exercise in our life, and I think that's what
Okay,
beneficial. That's very beneficial to our life.
thank you. Do people in your country prefer to play indoor or outdoor games?
People in our country prefer. I think they prefer playing outdoor games, but because of the pandemic that recently hit the world, in our, most especially in our country, so they really don't have a choice. That's why recently, the past 3 years, they play indoor games rather than going outside, because they are restricted to go out of their house and play. It's unfortunate, but that's what pandemic brought us.
What are the benefits of indoor games?
Indoor games, actually, they help us cultivate our minds. It helps us um, think logically, and it's a brain exercise technically. Yeah.
What are the drawbacks of indoor games?
The drawbacks of indoor games is that we move less. We play. I think we play more using our minds, using thinking about how the game is being played. So we don't exercise a lot, and we end up we end up just laying around, or just
Mhm.
sitting the whole time playing the game,
Okay.
just like playing computer games.
Mhm.
So you just sit there the entire 8 hours playing the computer game, not being able to stand up even every hour. So
Okay,
that's
thank you.
the problem.
Thank you. That's the end of the IELTS speaking test. Goodbye. Okay, so of course, Justine, in the actual exam, like I said, you can just leave and that's it. It's over. But this is a review center, so please allow me to give my comments and my recommendation. Okay.
Yes.
Now, before anything else, I'd like to say that, well, the way you answer it, it's pretty much straightforward, and I like it. Like, I get to ask question and straight away you have an answer for that, which is a very good thing. Like the way you process it. But okay, if there is something that I think you need, I think it's more on